happened to you. You get on an airplane and there's a crying baby, and it's pretty annoying. That's one thing.
Right.
But when you go to a restaurant, you go out with your sweetie, and it's going to be a nice romantic dinner, and there's a kid crying there,
throwing food and having a tantrum.
It can disrupt things to some extent.
Right, well, there are some restaurants out there thinking about or even putting in place a banning crying kids.
Let's check in with News 10's Jeff Maher. I've heard you whine before, but never cry when you're out at a restaurant, right, Jeff?
No, I'm not as bad as some of those kids out there. You know, Dan, here in Old Sacramento, there are some restaurants that you would consider to fall under the category of fine dining. The Delta King, 1022, and the Firehouse restaurant right here behind me. Now, none of those restaurants have any policies in place when it comes to crying kids or unruly children, but then again, the managers say it hasn't really been a problem for them. Now, when it comes to fine dining, this is the kind of experience you would expect. Wonderful, tantalizing, delicious. Now, that experience is a lot different when you factor in a nightmare child sitting right behind you. Oh my goodness. Make it stop, please. The debate over what restaurants should do with unruly children is being brought up because of what Grant Central Pizza did in Atlanta last week. They added a disclaimer to their menu asking parents to take crying children outside out of respect to other customers. And last summer, McDane's restaurant in Pennsylvania banned children under age 6. Since then, the manager says his sales have gone up 22%, and he's having to hire more wait staff to deal with demand. Most people I talk to say it's the parents who need to take the initiative and take crying kids out of the restaurant. One woman says it can really ruin a date.
You go on a date, or you want to take somebody for a heart-to-heart conversation, or you want to close a deal with somebody. And sometimes a crying kid is disruptive. Not offensive, but disruptive. You cannot concentrate and you could just loosen your deal. Either person you're trying to close the deal with gets annoyed and wants to get up and go.
All right, do you think crying and unruly children should be banned from restaurants? We conducted a poll. It was one of our biggest responses yet. 423 people voted, 53% saying yes, kids need to be banned, 47% saying no, and we got dozens of comments on this as well. So Dan, Kiba, I don't know how you guys feel about the results of that poll. I guess I was a little surprised. I thought people would more sympathize with the kids in this event, but I guess not. Back to you.
Not when you're trying to enjoy a very nice dinner.
And close the deal.
Yeah, and close the deal.
Right. Close the deal.
Yeah.
It's the most important thing.
Jeff, thank you.